Among the many types of perennial plants is a wide variety that can be used to produce food. Growing your own food at home can provide a surprising amount of nourishment. You don't have to limit yourself to planting edible plants in order to turn your yard into a productive garden. The requirement of a large area is not a precondition. Any available space may accommodate even a small number of these perennial food plants. Many plants thrive in close proximity to one another and require very little space. Check out the top choices in this video. Number 1. Asparagus. It takes some time and space to establish this edible perennial plant, but once it does, it is there to stay. Plants that yield asparagus last for at least a decade and usually much longer. This perennial is a great addition to the edible landscape because it is simple to obtain. It takes 3 to 4 years for this plant to become established and begin producing reliably. Asparagus has been eaten since ancient Greek and Roman times, and it is delicious in many preparations. These can thrive in zones 2 through 11. Number 2. Grapes. Only a few other perennial edible plants can compare to the yield of a mature grapevine. Grapes can be grown in a wide variety of climates and soil types, and they also make a beautiful and delicious addition to any garden. Grapevines are useful for more than just their fruit. They also provide a charming country charm to any setting. Grapes are typically reproduced from bare root cuttings since they are so simple to grow from that point on. You'll need patience as it takes vines several years to yield fruit that can be eaten. Grapes that survive in USDA plant hardiness zones 4 through 10. Number 3. Rhubarb. Although rhubarb has a notoriously sour taste on its own, it becomes a delightful addition to sweets and savory dishes when sweetened and spiced. As a result of its dependence on annual frost for survival, this perennial is not a good option in warmer areas. If given a sunny spot on the edge of the yard or garden, it thrives there and requires little care. Plants in zone 6 and lower are safe to grow. Number 4. Chives. Chives, which are a perennial plant native to North America and thrive in USDA hardiness zones 3 through 10, are an excellent addition to any food garden. They're little maintenance and quickly form dense mats. Both the leaves and the blooms can be eaten without any problems. Chives were thought to have healing virtues, thus they were cultivated beginning in the Middle Ages. Number 5. Egyptian onions. Egyptian onions are a wild and entertaining perennial vegetable crop, sometimes known as walking onions or bunching onions. The onion bulbs appear in late summer, clustered atop the sturdy green stems. Since Egyptian onions are grown in such a ridiculously large quantity from such small bulbs, you should never worry about running out. When the weight of the mature bulbs causes the plant to topple over, the stalks will reroot themselves wherever they fall. Onions from Egypt can grow as much as 24 inches in a single year, tolerant of temperatures from 3 to 10 degrees Celsius. Number 6. Lovage. Lovage is a perennial plant that has numerous useful properties. The seeds are used as a spice in southern Europe, while the roots are eaten raw or cooked as a vegetable. Lovage grows quite large, usually between 6 and 8 feet in height. It multiplies rapidly and requires little maintenance, but if left unchecked, it can spread aggressively from reseeded plants. Lovage favors cool areas, dying back in winter to re-emerge in early spring. Typically tolerant of climates from Zone 3 to Zone 9. Well, thanks for watching video from Catchy Garden. Don't forget to click like and subscribe button to always support our channel. You can also turn on the notification bell to get the latest videos from us. We'll see you in the next videos.